Today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to do a Pokemon challenge. I'm going to be trying to beat Pokemon Fire Red with Dunsparce. I was inspired to do this by videos like these. If you like this, please go check those out. They're awesome people and love to support them. Back to my point though, I'm going to be running through, using the same rules as they do, running through with only Dunsparce. The reason why I chose Dunsparce is because Dunsparce has never really stood out to me. He's a Pokemon that you would find maybe if you did the right thing in Silver and Gold, but he's never really stood out to me, and so I've decided to make a run through with him and see how good he is. I don't know how well this will go. Looking at his stats aren't that bad, and he has a slightly decent move pool, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. So far, after starting my adventure, when I picked Dunsparce, I named him Finch. Finch is just a name, just because, whatever. He started with Rage, which isn't actually that bad, especially because what Rage is when Pokemon hit me, I do more strength back. The only issue I find so far is I constantly run out of PP because I keep forgetting that I don't have another Pokemon, so I can't. He only has a limited amount. But I continue on my way to Brock. At first, I tried to use tactics such as raising my defense, putting him to sleep, stuff like that. But that ended up with me running out of PP and eventually losing. So I kind of just went full Rage and ended up taking him out doing that. Okay, so that helped. Later I eventually got Rollout, which helped a ton more. Fought my rival, went to Bill, went back, fought Misty. Due to Misty's Pokemon being water types, Rollout just steamrolled them because they couldn't do enough damage to take me out. I proceeded on to the next gym with Sarge. Sarge being an electric type gym wasn't really annoying. The only issue I ran into was running into his Magnemites, which are steel types, and I had no move to quickly get rid of them, but I eventually did. After that was just Sarge. Sarge is pretty easy because he doesn't have a Magnemite, so I continue onward and I go fight the next gym. I went and bought the Grass and Poison gym, which was really easy. Again, Rollout is doing a ton more than I thought it would, and I continue on to the Psychic gym. I had a slight detour though, looking for the T to get past the guards. I completely forgot that's what you had to do, but as soon as I did, I got right back on track to take down Giovanni. After taking out Giovanni and the Psychic gym, I continue on to Blaine, which with Rollout again knocked him out pretty easy, and then I head to Giovanni again for the final battle with him. His rock type move, him being the ground gym leader, made it difficult, but with Pursuit, which gave me just a normal damaging attack, allowed me to get through him pretty easily. Now at this point, I'm just going to talk about Rollout due to the fact of I'm surprised Rollout got me as far as it has, because I would never use it on a normal playthrough, but because my Dunsparce has high HP, it allows him to take some hits and give out with Rollout. Now getting back to the challenge, I continue on to the Elite Four, but first is the rival battle. Now the first time going through the rival battle, I get unlucky with being put to sleep and getting some extra damage done to me, but the next time I quickly take him out. Then on to the Elite Four, up Victory Road. It was actually quite difficult because at this point, trainers are starting to get almost full parties with Pokemon to poison me, paralyze me, put me to sleep, confuse me, which is actually causing a real issue with Dunsparce, just him being the only Pokemon. But I continue on and then I reach the Elite Four. I try immediately to go after the Elite Four and I make a decent dent in taking out the first person. They give me a few difficult tries, but I make it through. But then I quickly reach Bruno, the second Elite Four. He's actually a big challenge due to the fact that he's fighting and I'm weak against fighting. So each time I tried, he would take me out due to his fighting type Pokemon and them being faster than me. So I'm forced to go train. While training, I also learned Double Edge, a more powerful move but with high recoil, so whenever I need to use it, I need to use it wisely. Finally, back at level 80, I took them on with great luck and was able to get all the way to the champion. This time being the final battle with my rival, the champion. Before I could use Rollout to take out most of his Pokemon, but this time, unluckily, even when I have the most luck, I can't get past his Rhydon because of the rock and ground typing. I have nothing super effective against him, and his defense is just too high to get past. So I'm forced to go train again until I'm level 85. So now that I leveled it up to 85, I'm back to fight him. Getting past the Elite Four is actually kind of a pattern this time. I learned how to learn the tactic, get through all of them without fail. And I also gained Water Pulse, replacing Flail. That way I can take out Rhydon. But Gyarados, who's right after Rhydon, is actually proven to be a huge issue. I don't have anything super effective against him other than Rollout. So my only option is to continue to use Rollout, and hopefully I finish him off and then use the final hit on Charizard. My only issue is the luck to have that happen is extremely low. Because when I start the fight, Pidgeot will either do 3 things: Sand Attack, Feather Dance, or Aerial Ace. I need him to do Aerial Ace because if he doesn't, then I'm either going to be weak, my attack's going to be weakened, or my Rock Rollout will have a chance of not hitting. Then I need to make sure that I'm able to take out Alakazam and Exeggutor with that same rollout that I took out Pidgeot with. Then I head on to Rhydon. Rhydon's not the issue anymore due to Water Pulse. But as soon as I hit to Gyarados, I have to make sure that I start Rollout and it has to continually hit and hit him right before the last one. And then Charizard has to come out and get hit by that one without KOing me. That is an extremely lucky shot. But after repeated tries over and over again, I finally got that one run where it finally happened, and I became a Pokemon champion with a Dunsparce. I was extremely happy when I finally was able to achieve that. I didn't think I was going to be able to. I didn't know how at the start of this how I was going to go, especially as soon as I hit the Elite Four. I didn't want to level up to level 100 because you can start steamrolling any Pokemon with that. But with a level 85, and especially with all that luck, I was able to finally beat the Elite Four and beat the champion, become the Pokemon champion. This challenge was a lot of fun. I'm excited for doing it. I'm happy I did it. And I kind of want to do another. I don't know where to go from here. If any of y'all have any ideas, please leave a comment of what I should try next. And if you like this, please support the channel, leave a like and subscribe. And I will see about doing another challenge, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye.